Pasta Club and Sheila's Club, which is currently on thoughtful pause. Plant Mama was my first fully formed biz, a plant design studio I set up in Melbourne in 2017 that specialises in commercial and residential indoor jungles, aka large-scale living pieces of art. In 2019, I added Pasta Club to the mix, a private dining sensory experience full of colour and organised chaos that encourages attendees to eat slow, savour flavours and create community connections. During the pandemic, our business took off in unexpected ways, with our fresh merch and Pasta Club at Home packs regularly selling out. A bored entrepreneur with ADHD, a laptop and a broken ankle can do wonderful things during lockdown. I am proof of that. I guess you could call me the definition of self-made. There are no investors, rich parents, business loans, paid publicity, or relevant uni degrees behind P Mami. Let me be your proof that it's possible to do anything with just an idea and a boatload of energy. The common thread across my endeavours is my injection of creative expression. I work tirelessly to bring newness, colour and warmth to everything I touch. In the beginning, I did all the biz stuff too. But these days, I focus my energy on being the creative director of a fast-expanding empire. Painting tablecloths, taking photos, designing tablescapes, making recipes, writing books, building jungles, creating playlists, meeting cool people and travelling are all in a day's work. But that doesn't mean the shit pies ever stop coming. Although becoming P Mami has been a long, bumpy, overwhelming, passionate, soul-fulfilling and equally soul-destroying rollercoaster, it's one I freely chose to buy a ticket to and would do so again. Torching my stable teaching career to obtain a life of pleasure and freedom was the best decision I ever made. What I hope to show you through this book are the 9 core principles I live by that guide all of the decisions I make, big and small, to live the most creative and inspired life possible. Perspective, passion, pleasure, personality, people, power, purpose, places and pain, with plenty of pasta thrown in. I hope you enjoy my unique perspective on the world. Whether that's the most delicious way to serve zucchini, why pain is a twisted gift, my literal view of life through film photos, or what happens when you act before you are ready. My life is not perfect, but it is authentic and focused on the simple wonders readily available to us all. Shared meals, juicy peaches, a good book, great music, a nice beach to swim at. If you get nothing else from reading this, please learn how to relish at least one of these things, because if not now, when? With love, chaos and rigatoni, P Mami. Prologue. This too shall pasta. Ever since I can remember, I've dreamed of ways to create a life that sees me getting paid for doing the things that I'm good at and that I love. Finally, after years of smashing against the world's idea of success, I've made it. Here I am being paid to sunbake on a Greek island and write a book, this book. Like always, I throw myself all in. To kick off our visit to Ikaria, my friend Steph and I spend the day at Seychelles Beach, the most magnificent place I have ever seen, but which demands grit and resilience to access. We clamber down a kilometre of near vertical rock face to spend 6 blissful hours absorbing the Greek sun and sea, throwing back iced coffees before lunch and margaritas after. Bliss. Fast forward, though, a mere 9 hours and life has turned to utter shit, literally. Since coming off the beach, I have been shitting water non-stop. It's 2 a.m, I'm at the Airbnb, and though it's a stinking hot night, I'm shivering cold. I drag myself across the ground towards the bathroom, desperate for a steaming hot shower. In the shower, I start vomiting. Now, I'm running between our 2 Airbnb toilets, vomiting in one and shitting in the other. All I can think of is what a luxury it is to be able to use these different toilets. I know from past experience that being forced to combine the two generates its own death spiral. Gross. Initially, I think it's heat stroke. Those 8 hours lying in the sun, chugging back Greek goodness with no water, and hey presto, heat stroke was almost guaranteed.